Okay, here we have Akron Rubber Company of the World. All right. Of course, they're showing the first central bank building. And this is Ohio. All right, this is kind of like a souvenir folder, but not really. I mean, it has some pictures about the company and everything. But on the other side, they have information. So this is the cover. And this was the back side. Got the whole finish line. Oh, look at that little sporty thing. All racing. Okay. Let's show you some of the first buildings. There's a Goodrich Research Center. All about tires now. Quite a unique folder. And look at this. This is the Creel room. Look at that. Isn't that unreal? Everything's overhead. Boy, your neck must hurt after the end of the day, huh? And look at that. It's almost like a weaving room. It's all going in all different directions and coming down. Look at that. This is very educational, very interesting. Bet you didn't think all that into a tire, huh? Okay, and then look how they check that out. See how the threads are all made? Course found in most tires. Look at that, getting right to it. Course found in Goodrich tires. Oh, look at that, the other ones separate more. And look how theirs are. You don't see the separation. Ah, so they're showing you the difference between regular tires and their tires. So guys, before you go buy tires, that's some good information to know. Look at the difference. Wow. That is really cool to learn. Alright, and then here we are. Oh, look how this tells you the age of when this was made, because look at the bathing suits. How they were. Cuties admiring a BFG tubeless tires. Wow. Well, how do you like that? And here is the BF Goodrich plant. Alright, now usually on souvenir folders, kind of like what the design of this one is, you would find pictures on the other side. But for us here, if you have your computer on full screen, you can read all the information that they give you about tires. And you can just pause the video as I do each section so that you can read it all. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. All about the tires. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and this be a good science project for kids in school or a history project, whatever. Talk a little bit about the history of tires. This works out good. Alright, good rich tires now. Bye-bye. Okay, this is Skyline Drive and Shenandoah National Park in Virginia souvenir folder. That's a lot there, huh? Okay, this is one side of it. And let's take you to the back side of the cover of the folder. Okay. Let's take you through some of the pictures here. Here we have the scene along the Skyline Drive. Just beautiful mountain view. That Skyline Drive at night. Giving you colors of the sky. Look at that, how it lights up like that. Neat. And this is the White Oak Canyon. I wonder why they call it the White Oak Canyon. If any of you know, by all means, especially those of you who live in the area, share it with the rest of us. White Oak Canyon. Must be full of oak trees. This one's called Bridal Veil Falls. Okay. Have no idea why that would be called that. Bridal Veil Falls. I think they picked some interesting names. Oh, this is nice. Skyland Mountain Resort, elevated at 3,680 feet. Beautiful. Nice country scenery, really. And we have approaching the tunnel of the Skyline Drive in Virginia. I tell how old this folder is by looking at the vehicles. See how there's always something to tell you the real age of the souvenir folder you have. Just look at the vehicles or how people are dressed. Neat. Okay. Wow. 7 bends. Wow, 7 bends to this river. Okay. Almost looks like there should be a McDonald's there. Almost looks like an M, huh? Terrible. Alright, look at this one. You can see how they're dressed and everything. Looking toward Pinnacle Mountain. Wow, horse almost looks blue. Alright, look at that. Looking down at the valley. That's why a lot of people like having their homes up on a hill so they can look down at the valley and on the porch at nighttime with all the lights of people's homes and everything. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery. Peaceful. Alright, and the nice thing about these folders, oh, there was a whole bunch of writings too if you wanted to read some of that. Go ahead and pause the video. I'll give it to you in sections. Oh, it says it was done in 1944. Alright, and the interesting thing about these is you can flip them over and you can see some more pictures. Old Stony Man. I think that goes. Oh, that goes for this one. And this is winter at Skyland. What a beautiful picture. Look at that. Nice to have that picture right after a storm. Everything looks so white, and to have the sun shine right on it brightens it right up. Gives it a nice glow. Builds a nice crust. Really good on the mountain if the crust comes out good enough and hard enough. Slide right down the grass. Hawkbill Peak. Look at that. There's a nice moonlight picture. Moonlight scene at Crescent Rock. And here we have a ghost forest. Does look like that, don't it? And we have Mary's Rock. I wonder why it's Mary's Rock. Must be a story behind it. Mary's Rock. In the national park, there's a Mary's Rock. And then the Lee Highway approaches. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. It's always nice to see from a high view kind of how the land is divided like that. Really pretty. Love it. Oh, look at that. Changing of the leaves. Autumn comes to Skyline Drive. Wow. How beautiful, huh? Nice. Okay, and here's the last picture. Looking towards Stony Man Peak. Alright, and this was the cover. I think I forgot to show that to you. Where the cave is, the tunnel. Tunnel on the Skyline Drive. Going to the National Park in Virginia. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to share the video with others who might enjoy looking at some of the old pictures. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a souvenir folder from the Hudson River, New York. New York to Alabama. Okay, and this is the front cover. And this here, showing the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, New York. Beautiful picture. Look at the buildings. Wow. Pretty big, huh? Right up on the mountain like that. Okay, and if you notice right here, it says February 21st, 1951. Finding some of them that I have here May have been when they collected it, you know, as they went through their travels and stuff. These are auction finds, by the way. But, got a whole bunch of them, really. Beautiful souvenir folders. Love it. Alright, so let's go through the pictures. Okay, first we have this one here. Look at this ship on the water. Really nice. And here we have the state capitol. Wow, look at the architect of that. Can you imagine how much work went into and how many man hours to make that? Because remember, they didn't have all the heavy equipment they got today. This is manpower. Look at that. It's a lot of work. Alright. We have this one. The new Dunn Memorial Bridge connecting Albany to New York. And we have this one here. Wow. Very pretty. Promenade Park, Hudson, New York. Beautiful view, isn't it? Okay. Rip Van Winkle, Bridge over Hudson River. Rip Van Winkle? Really? He got himself a bridge? And we have, look at that, old Senate House that was built in 1676, Kingston, New York. Ones that were made in the old days really last a long time. Okay. Here we have the bridge. Mid-Hudson Traffic Bridge. Okay. This is Washington headquarters. A 1776, Newburgh, New York. Wow. That was the headquarters. 1776. Well, that's really a nice folder to have. Nice souvenir folder. Okay, and this here is Tower of Victory, Washington headquarters. Ah, this must be part of the backyard. We had the house right there. So this must be the backyard. Wow. Neat. Okay, and the nice thing about these folders is you just flip them and you can start all over again looking at some more pictures. Riverside Drive, George Washington Bridge, and Hudson River at night. It's a beautiful view, isn't it? Oh, look at the cars. That gives you an idea how old this folder is. Look at the vehicles. There's always ways to tell how old something is. There's always something to give it away. Okay. Then here we have Hook Mountain on the Hudson River. Wow. They always pick the nice times to do that when they're changing of the leaves. Such a beautiful scenery. Go on a peaceful boat ride. Look at the foliage. Beautiful. Wow. I would think especially at nighttime with the night skies, especially if there's a full moon, it would shine so beautiful on the mountain. Don't you think? Okay, here we have another one. Okay, this is Bear Mountain off the Hudson River Bridge. There's the Arsenal. Newburgh Bay. There's the Dress Parade. U.S. Military Academy at West Point. Fine dress. And we have Storm King Mountain. Look how the road goes right up it like that. This is up by the Hudson River, New York. And this is giving you the climbing here as it's going up. And here's some more of that ride as you're going. Feel a little safer that way. A little more safer than this right here, because this is like, woo! Having that extra is a little extra. It all counts. Okay. And there's another view climbing that mountain. Nice thing about some of these souvenir folders, and some of it has information here. So you can pause the video and read the information for yourself. All about the Hudson River. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more great old souvenir folders from around the world. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we're visiting souvenir folders. And this one is the Allegheny State Park and vicinity. Couple of nice bears there. This is the cover of the folder. And this is the back side of the folder. If you notice, it was stamped March 22nd of 1951. I don't know if that's when they bought it or the real McCoy behind it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, what a rock. Beautiful one. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the pictures they have here. Wow, look at that. Bird's eye view of Main Street and business section. Bradford, PA, Pennsylvania, I believe. Wow. How things used to be. And we have this one here. Lagoon. Beautiful picture. And this one here. Park Store on Quaker Run. Doesn't that look like just a comforting little place? Nice. And this one here. Now you can tell the age of this folder by looking at the bathing suits here. Red House Lake Beach. Beautiful. Oops, and here we have a little one going through the garbage. Yes, that happens a lot in the park. And this was part of the back cover of the folder, and that's Thunder Rock at sunset. Well, they did pick a pretty one. Okay. Look at that, wow. Look at the architect of that. That's beautiful. You see that inviting, come on in. Beautiful building. The pavilion on the Quaker Run. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh. So again, look at how people were dressed and everything. Wow, that's pretty. Allegheny State Park. Get a canoe and go downstream. Just relax. A beautiful, relaxing day. Oh, look at that. Administration building. It's beautiful. Nicely kept grounds. Beautiful buildings. Really nice. And the nice thing about these folders is you can just flip them and start all over again. Oh, Lord, the deers. Love it. Beautiful deers. Okay, the scene of the river. Lake at Red House area. Okay. Wow, the night view is beautiful. Alright, and here we have a couple of fishermen. Oh, in the fall with the changing of the leaves. Ah, to be by the water when the leaves change. Have all that reflection on the water. It's a nice scenery. Okay. And here's the pool. Again, you can tell the age by the way the swimsuits are. All one piece for the ladies. Okay, now a few of these are kind of the other way. Let me flip it over for you. I want you to miss out on none of them. There we go. See, here we have a fall scenery with the trees. Nice. And there you have a bear walking the trail. Okay. And this is Chief Corn Planter and Wigwam. Okay. And we have a bird's eye view. Okay, usually in the back of some of these folders and stuff, there's all kinds of history information. This one here just gives you part of a map. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share this video with others who want to see how things used to be and who enjoy just looking at photos. It's a good photo folder. Alright, bye-bye now. Today we're visiting Albany, New York. Alright, this is a great souvenir folder from the state capital of Albany, New York. Here we have a couple of 1-cent stamps here. It cost 2 cents to mail it, maybe a penny and a half back then. These are some great old ones. This is the front cover, and this is the back cover. Alright, now let's take you through all the beautiful pictures we have. Look at that. Educational building, Capitol Hill. Look at the old cars. So that gives you an idea of the year that this folder was made. Then here's the state capitol. Beautiful. Beautiful. And there we have the bridge. New Dunn Memorial Bridge, connecting Albany and Rensselaer. Okay, beautiful ship. Philadelphia. It's always nice to look at souvenir folders and stuff, because you get to see how the buildings were, a little bit of the landscape, what the area may have looked like, and fun if you go to visit to see if it's still there. This is the New York Central Railroad Station. Alright. Oops, and this one you gotta look at this way. The grand staircase. Oh, that's beautiful. Imagine walking up them. So elegant. Nice. Oops, and this one too needs to be seen this way. State office buildings. Wow. Awful big building, huh? Parking lot must be unreal. Huge. Handle all of that. Alright, look at this. It's a nice night view over the water. Beautiful. There's the armory. Cool. Love the architectural buildings, you know, when they have extra designs and stuff on them. Now the fun thing about souvenir folders is once you looked at one side, you gotta flip them right back over. And you get to see the other side. Okay. This is the medical college. There's the Washington Park. And the boathouse. College for teachers. Here's the post office. Look at all the vehicles. Look at that. It gives you a good idea of the years that this folder was made. Isn't that cool? Look at all that. I love it. A lot of times, you know, you look at trying to figure out, wow, I wonder when these pictures were taken. Either look at the vehicle or look how people are dressed. Those are the hints. Okay. It's the King's Fountain in Washington Park. Okay, Moses. Wow. That's different to look at, isn't it? Okay, and here's another beautiful night view. Hudson Company Building. The Delaware and Hudson Company Building at the plaza. Nice when it's all lit like that, huh? Moonlight view. Moonlight views are always beautiful. Okay. Look at that. Again, you can look at the vehicles. Kind of neat, huh? All the old storefronts. Wow. Old buses, look at them. Cool. And that's the governor's mansion. Okay. The telephone building. Wow. What do you suppose they may have done with that telephone building now? It's all cell phones and everything else. That'd be neat. All right. Albany, New York people. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell us what they've done with this building. The telephone building. It'd be really cool to find out. Must be some kind of technology, something. Alright, and of course every souvenir folder has all kinds of little information to tell you. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more souvenir folders. We only have 100 and something of them, so we got plenty to share. All went along. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, this is a very special book here. Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railway. Alright, this is 1917 session, Imperial Consul, Minneapolis. Look at that. Alright, so let's look at some of the beautiful pictures that they have in their book. Remember, this is 1917. Talk about the Shriners Special. Here are some of the beautiful sceneries. Navy Yard. Chimney Rock. Lake Pupin. Short Line Bridge. Remember, this is 1917. Minnehaha Falls, Minnesota. The Olympian, the Rocky Mountains of Montana. Among Grand Monolith, Montana Canyon, beautiful book. The material is really different, feels different. Now look at it, it's got all the little grooves to it all. Nice. Okay. Piercing the rock barriers at Montana Canyon. Ooh. Oh, and this one here, you kind of have to go this way to see it. The Heart of the Rockies, Western Montana. What a great picture book. Clear Creek Bridge. The Timber Clay Bitter Roots in Idaho. Mount Baldy and Smithwater Bitter Roots. Approaching St. Joe, Idaho. Goat Rock Cut, St. Joe River, Idaho. Remember, this is 1917. Beautiful pictures. By the shadowy St. Joe. Okay. Ah, it's just a fishing here. St. Mary's River, Idaho. Lake Checolet. Oops, this one's going to go this way. Moonlight on Lake Checolet. Okay, and this one here, look at that, the train's right up there. Crossing the Spokane River. Alright. Is that a bridge over a bridge? That's a little bit about it right there. Funny to see a bridge over a bridge. Okay, and now this way here, the little lake Cachas, Washington. Some more of Lake. Oh, this is Lake Chechelas. Okay, different lake. And here we have on the east slope. Whoa. Take a little bit of that wash off and you're done. Train tracks that close like that. In 1917, when they done things, they done it solid. Okay, oh, look at that. On the west slope. Alright, that's coming around, that's going around the bend right there. That one's coming right in front. Look at that train. Cool. I get to read a little bit about it right there. Wow. 12,000 feet long. Whew. Long tunnel. Alright. McCall's Peak. It's quite the picture, isn't it? These, of course, are all black and white because this is 1917. Lucky to have such pictures. It's quite the treasure to even find this. This was an auction find. Now, I was pretty lucky to get it. It was in a box of a whole bunch of other stuff. Through the giant forests. Okay. Right in amongst the middle of it all. Here's some more of the train. The Olympian. What beautiful pictures. Just like it's on canvas paper. Look at that. All the details. See how that's done? Very nice. Okay. Commonwealth Creek. Alright. The looks on the face. Fishing for supper. Oops, this one's this way here. Upper Twin Falls. Neat. And the Lower Twin Falls. See how they were all dressed back then? Look at that. You can see it's all just like painted on canvas. Oh, there's a man up there. Oh, wanted to read a little bit about it. There you come. It's really beautiful to see a waterfall real up close. The rushing of the water. Alright. Oh, look at this one. Okay, first we're going to show you how big the trees were. And look at that. Isn't that just cool? On the road to Rainier National Park in Washington. Look at that. Look at that. All dirt. No tarred road. Nothing tarred. Everybody's going through the forest. Unreal. Look at that. Unreal. Alright. Mount Rainier. Couple of people on there right there. Beautiful pictures. Wow. Oh, look at that. On the trail to Indian Henry's Rainier Park. Wow. Look at that. I'm looking at this for the first time myself too, as I bring it to you. That's why one of my other channels, two of my other channels, one is View With Me, and the other one is View With Me too. Because I like to just show things. Not knowledgeable enough to know everything about everything, but I do like to show all the old stuff so we can preserve it. So check some of my other channels out. View With Me and View With Me too. Look at that. Out there just a-fishing. It's up by Mirror Lake. Oh, I think we still got another page here. There we go. Ooh, Nearing the Summit. There you go. That's a winter scene, huh? Alright. Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul's Railroad. Beautiful. There we go. As you can see, the book's in really good condition. Just the covers have a few spots, but other than that, the pages, the pictures, they're beautiful. Alright, stay tuned for more. These are all auction finds, so be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share these beautiful pictures with others who would like to go down memory lane. This is all 1917. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a souvenir folder from Buffalo, New York. Look at that. How do you like the way they write Buffalo and put the pictures all in it? Isn't that neat? But this is really super old because this is the back side. If you notice, on the back side here, 1.5 cents for postage. And that's for a whole souvenir folder. It's not just a postcard. So this tells you how old this really, really is. This is an old souvenir folder. So let's take you through some of the pictures here. Buffalo's Civic Stadium. Makes you wonder if it's still there. That's got to be really super old. Okay, then right here you have the Peace Bridge crossing Niagara River between Buffalo, New York and Fort Erie. Beautiful. Then we have Our Lady of Victory National Shrine, Lackawanna, New York. Beautiful. Look at the architect of that. Oh, these buildings are beautiful. Lafayette Square. That's some big buildings, ain't they? And we have City Hall. And we have Main Street. Look at that. Okay, let's see what they got for cars back then. People all dressed. A lot of people on the street. Not very defined, is it? To give us an idea of the year of this souvenir folder. I'm trying to figure out the year. Because this has got to be old. That's in the back in the days where they don't put the year it was copyright. It just says copyright and gives somebody's name, not the year. So you know it's older. Okay, then we have hotel, New York office building. Okay, and right here, Court Street, view from City Hall, showing state office buildings and federal buildings, and in foreground, Rand Building and Liberty Bank Building in rear. Okay, the waterfront dock in downtown Buffalo, New York. And the really cool thing about these souvenir folders is we can flip them and we get a whole bunch of pictures again. St. Joseph Cathedral. And this is an area view of downtown Buffalo, New York and Civic Center. And here we have City Hall and McKinley Monument by night. Beautiful, isn't it? Wow. And here's the Peace Bridge on the other side. Niagara River connecting Canada and Buffalo, New York. There's downtown Buffalo, New York. And here we have the Armory. New 106 Field Artillery Armory. Buffalo Memorial Auditorium. And this one here, you have to look this way for it. Turn the camera for you. The Central Terminal. Then we turn you back over, courtesy of Buffalo Museum of Science. Alright, and now we have the Buffalo. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means share this souvenir folder with other friends so they can travel through time and look how the souvenir folders used to be. It's like looking at old pictures. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have the Green Mountains from Vermont souvenir folder of 1941. So this is the cover, as somebody wanted to mail it and stuff. And then this is the back side. Alright, and let's start right off with the first picture. Oh, it's hard to start the first one. Alright, look at that. The Green Mountains of Vermont. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? See all the waterway and everything. Nice bird's eye view, as they call it. Really nice. Camel's hump on the Green Mountain. Camel's hump. I guess because of the two lumps right there. Okay, and we have this one here. Mount Mansfield. Ah, next to the river here. Beautiful view, huh? And we have this one here. Altitude of 4,364 feet. Highest peak in the Green Mountains. Ooh. Beautiful view, huh? Ah, look at this one. Look at the old cars in there. Love it. Where the road wides between giant boulders in Smuggles Notch, Green Mountain, Vermont. Wow. They're awful big rocks, ain't they? I like looking at the cars. It gives you a good time frame. Neat. Alright, remember these pictures are from 1941. Ah, and there's the bridge. The covered bridge. West Batterbarrel, Vermont, in the Green Mountains. Look at that, with all the foliage and everything. Had that. That's a beautiful scene. They did good on the pictures, huh? Oh, look at that. Looking down at the whole valley. Wow. Apparently it's showing the state capitol. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice looking at the land of other states, isn't it? Allows you to travel right in the comfort of your home. Alright, this is next to the Connecticut River. Alright, and the neat thing about these souvenir folders, you flip them. Oh, it's falling off my table. And you get a whole new set of pictures. This is Lake Dunmore in the Green Mountains. Then you get to see the dam. Beautiful, look at that. Airplane view of Lake Wemessine in the Green Mountains, Vermont. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice to see all the water and the little houses, the trees. Nice. Okay, Emerald Lake in the Green Mountains. Water is a different color, isn't it? Beautiful. The view from the Brow, a Green Mountain. Wow. All part of Vermont. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Nice. Nice view of the land. Okay, this is 1941. A long time ago. $75 years ago. 75 years old this folder is. Look how beautiful the condition is. Unused. Wasn't mailed to anybody. Very pretty. Molly Stack Trail, looking towards Bennington, Vermont. Looking towards Wilmington from Fire Tower on Mount Olgay Molly Stock Trail. Okay. Look at that. What a view. To get right up there and to see this view in real. Can you imagine that? Beautiful. Of course, that's 75 years ago. Gotta remember that. This is an old folder. Okay. Bird's eye view of the Battle Monument, Burlington, Vermont. Wow. So different when you see it from a air view, isn't it? Alright, and that was the back cover. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these all to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And if you know other people who would like to take a trip down memory lane, especially 75 years ago, to look at some old souvenir folders of what was special back then, be sure to share the video with them. Alright? Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you one of the souvenir folders from Mount Hood Highway, the Scenic Oregon. Okay, so this is the cover. This is, of course, the back side. And let's start with the first one. First one's always a hard one to look at, huh? There we go. That's a bird's eye view of Portland, showing Mount Hood in the background. Look at that beautiful view, isn't it? Nice. And we have the Shriners Hospital for crippled children. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. That's a sanctuary. That is beautiful. Love it. Okay. And we have this one. Look how beautiful that is. Columbia River Highway. That's the Crown Point. And the Vista House. And let me see. I'm not. Oh my! I think that one has to be seen completely this way. I'm not sure. Just, I guess, seen this way. Multnomah Falls. Okay, if you're up in the air, I guess that's the way you see it, huh? And here's some more of that. Aren't the colors just beautiful? Okay, now this one's completely upside down. I want you to completely turn around. The writing's on the bottom here. Okay, and we come back this way here. Sunset on Columbia River in Oregon. That's beautiful. Sunsets are always beautiful to look at. Love it. Okay, and this one here. That's the gorge of the Columbia River. And the nice thing about these souvenir folders is you flip them and you got pictures all over again on the other side. Look at that. Beautiful falls. Willamette Falls. Then again, like the other one, this is Mount Hood. Got to turn it this way to see it. Right here. Mount Hood. And we turn back right here for the beautiful flowers. Beautiful view from the lake. Okay, and this is the loop in the highway. The scenic loop. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Changing of the colors. Nice. And then New Timberland Lodge on Mount Hood. Oh, look at this one. Wow. Indians fishing. Wow. Fishing right there off the river. Wow. Isn't that nice? These are all auction finds. I got a whole box, probably about 100 of them. So I call that my winter work. So in the winter I'll be showing a lot of these that I've collected at the auction. Because I don't get out much in the wintertime and stuff. So I've been collecting. So I'll have plenty to bring you all winter long. So be sure to stay tuned to my channel. See what I collected during the summer to take me through the winter. Because Maine winters can be very hard and cold. And the cold's not for me. Alright, look at this one. It's so nice just to walk through it, huh? This is the Michaelis Point Tunnel. Wow. Oh my God, it's actually a road. Wow. Can you imagine driving through that? I thought walking would be neat. Driving right through that. That's cool. Wow. Isn't it nice to travel through the old pictures, huh? When they used to make all these beautiful souvenir folders. Look at that. Here's the valley. Mount Hood River Valley. Always so nice. Nice. And of course the last picture right there. Okay. Well, I really like that one there. But I think the more memorable one is this one right here. Alright. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now.